MiPad case pattern includes two versions, one with a patchwork front like this one, another one with a texturized front, and that's what I'm going to begin by showing you. On this one I used one of my quilting stencils to mark the design that I used to stitch my fabric and Texture Magic together. I added a layer of batting in between to give them some extra emphasis, and when I steamed it to make the Texture Magic shrink, I got this great design. So that's your first step, is to prepare your fabric by adding the Texture Magic to it. On the project that we're going to be working on these videos, we are using a wonderful little kit from Bold Over Batiks. It's got some great handmade batik fabrics from Indonesia, some that have a great design in them, others that are more solid, and they make great bags and purses. I use them a lot on my laptop bags. I've used them in quilts. I love their fabrics. You can find these kits on my website, and they've got all the fabric and pattern, everything that you need to make your project. So you're going to start by taking the piece of fabric that you want to texturize and pinning your Texture Magic to it. Then you'll stitch through the two pieces to join them together. Add a layer of batting if you want extra emphasis like I did on the gold bag, and then steam it to make your Texture Magic shrink. You can watch our Texture Magic videos for a lot more information on that. I'm just going to give you that brief overview that that's your first step. And when you're done, you're going to have a nicely texturized piece of fabric that you will trim to size according to the pattern instructions, and it will look like this. On this one, we just used a decorative stitch to stitch our fabric to our Texture Magic. You might be able to see it a little easier on the back, and when we steamed it, we got some great texture. Then you're going to take your piece of Soft and Stable that you're using for your bag, and this is the piece that will become our bag, and we're going to mark it using our little chalk marker. I like to use the chalk marker for marking on Soft and Stable because it's quick and easy to do. It has a little chalk wheel that glides easily. It gives an easy to see, sharp line, but it goes away as I sew. So I'm going to mark one line from the end. I'm marking lines to allow me to line up my pieces, and it tells you in the pattern exactly where to line those up. I'm going to use my ruler to mark my lines, and when I'm done, I'm going to have marked on my Soft and Stable the position of where to line that textured piece up. So I'll take my textured piece, I will pin it in place on my Soft and Stable, then I will take my two side pieces and sew them on. I want to put right sides together, pin along there, stitch it, and when I open it up, it will fit right there. I like to put a little piece of paper on this to mark which is the right or wrong side. These are such beautiful fabrics that I sometimes have a hard time telling. So I'm going to put right sides down, stitch along there, open that out, and when I'm done, I'll have both of those pieces in place. Now again, because Soft and Stable is polyester, it doesn't hurt for me to iron it. I can take this to my ironing board once I have those in place and just press those pieces out. Then I'll put the back of the case on, and I'll just align it along the bottoms of those pieces, sew that with a seam, press that open, and the body of my bag is ready to go.